everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you my May TBR. So these are all of the books that I plan on reading in the month of May. And I'm really excited because I just am. I'm excited to read. That's why I booktube. I'm going to start off with the books that I don't have copies to hold up for you. So I do want to read Red, White, and Royal Blue. This comes out in like a week from the time I'm filming this. It comes out May 14th, I believe. This is told in an alternate contemporary timeline in which a woman won the 2016 election and her son is in the White House, and her son has a tiff with like the UK prince, and then they have to like pretend to be best friends to like cover it up, make the PR nightmare go away, and they end up having a romance, and it sounds so cute. Everyone's raving about it. I have an e-arc and I can't wait to read it. I also want to read Again But Better by Christine Riccio. I pre-ordered this. I honestly don't think I'm gonna love this. I don't think I'm gonna hate it, but I don't think I'm gonna love this. However, I will support booktubers when they publish books. I will do that, and I am so proud of Christine, so excited for her to publish a book. And I am gonna read it, and I hope I'm gonna like it, but like, you know, it doesn't necessarily seem like my kind of thing, and that's okay. And last up, I wanna read The Test by Sylvia Neuville. This is a dystopian immigration test short story, I believe. I'm excited to read it because if you don't know, Sylvia Neuville is one of my favorite authors, so really pumped for this. Next up, I want to read, I'm currently reading it now, Things My Son Needs to Know About the World by Frederick Backman. If you don't know, Frederick Backman is my all-time favorite author. This is his newest book. It comes out May 7th. I was kindly sent a finished copy by Atria Books, so thank you so much, Atria Books, because whew, I'm so excited about this. I love this so much. But anyways, this is a nonfiction collection of short letters to the author's son about the world and life and parenting and all kinds of fun stuff. And I just think this is great. If you've never heard Frederick Backman speak, then you probably don't know he's super funny in person. And this nonfiction narrative encapsulates his humor so much. It's like his awkward dad funny humor that I love so much. He's very profound and witty and like also like awkward dad funny, and I love it. I've seen him speak in person, so I can attest to the kind of humor and writing style you see in this book, at least from what I read so far, is definitely the way he presents himself when he's speaking, and I love it. So this is a little bit different than his fiction works, but yeah, I love it and I can't wait to finish it, and oh, so good. On my TBR in May is Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. This is a YA contemporary about a young girl who is bisexual, and her brother is dealing with bipolar disorder, and it's just her going through life and dealing with a lot of things. Next up is what I'm reading now. This is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This is a Vikings-inspired fantasy about a young girl who is in a battle against her rival, sees her dead brother on the battlefield, and like, wait, what? I'm not very far into it, but yeah, this is something I want to read this month. I also have been in such a thriller mood, probably because I just finished watching You, the TV show of the adaptation of the book by Caroline Kepnes. Anyways, regardless, in a thriller mood, so I'm deciding to pick up Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinbow. I know nothing about this other than Books and Lala. Highly recommends it. That's enough for me. Woo! I'm gonna put it on my TBR again because it's disappointing that I haven't read it yet, but I want to read Prairie of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. This is just the dust jacket because the book is actually by my bedside, and it's a big chunker. But anyways, this is a book by Samantha Shannon about dragons and queendoms and female romances and feminist awesomeness, and I want to read it so bad. It's been my most anticipated book for years. It's one of my favorite authors of all time, and it's been out for months and I haven't read it yet. So, to be fair, it came out at the end of February. I didn't even read it in March, and I didn't read it in April. And you know why I didn't read it in April. Every time I thought about reading this book, I thought about how I wasn't feeling well or had doctor's appointments or things and things and things. If you don't know, because you didn't watch my wrap up, basically in the month of April, I had to go to the hospital, had to go to a lot of doctor's appointments. Everything's fine. I'm fine. But how that affects this book is every time I decided to sit down and read it, I didn't feel like I could immerse myself in such a rich, deep fantasy. I didn't feel like I could give it the attention it deserved. And so I hadn't picked it up yet. Still haven't. Hopefully May is the month. I also want to read Hold Still by Anina LaCour. This is a YA contemporary about a girl whose best friend committed suicide. And that's pretty much all I know about it, but I bought it recently in its new beautiful cover. And I'm excited to probably cry during this. The last book on my TBR I actually own a copy of, but I don't know where it is. I think it's in my purse or in the living room, and I'm not really gonna go around looking for it right now, sorry. But it is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I'm so excited to read this. This is basically the story of a 29-year-old, I believe, who is at a bar with her friend, runs into her old high school boyfriend, and they kind of hit it off again. And at the end of the night, he asks her if she wants to go home with him, and her best friend also offers her an out if she would like to go home with best friend. So the story takes 2 timelines and following one scenario if she went home with the guy and one scenario if she went home with her friend, and how her life would be different in each scenario. And it deals with the ideas of destiny and if you have any control over your life, the decisions you make in life and how they affect everything, and all of that fun stuff. Sounds great. I really love books with dual timelines, so this definitely sounds right up my alley. And yeah, I'm really excited to read it. Anyways, that's all for my May TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what book you are most excited for me to read in the month of May, and what book you are most excited for you to read in the month of May. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!